Good morning. My name's Lisa and I'm the chaplain and lead for spiritual support at St Catherine's Hospice. And it's my privilege to welcome all who have joined us for our Memory Meadow event. Our Memory Meadow is located in a beautiful spot near the lake in Priory Park in Reigate. And we had hoped to be gathering there this morning to support one another in remembering and celebrating those who we love who have died. But because of the different and difficult circumstances of these times, I'm speaking to you instead from the garden of our hospice building in Crawley, which is a lovely thing to be doing, but not quite the same, especially without all you here. I know that recent restrictions designed to keep us safe have had a significant impact on how we are able to say goodbye and honour the lives of our loved ones. You may not have been able to plan or attend a funeral or a Thanksgiving service. You might have missed out on the opportunity to share stories and memories over food and perhaps a drink or two afterwards. And gathering with special people or visiting significant places to mark anniversaries has not been possible. And I know that this has caused further pain, sadness and isolation at an already very difficult time. What we hope to do today is to support you in making a special space where you are at home, and to take time in reflection and remembrance of those who you love who are no longer here. And we're going to do that through readings, images and music, and the assurance that others, though unseen, are with you. Our first reading is a poem which attempts to express an experience which I'm sure many of you will recognise, that of sensing that a loved one who has died is both profoundly present and yet agonisingly absent. Sad Music by Roger McGough will be read to us by Aaron Trott, who is our events fundraiser at St Catherine's.
We fall to the earth like leaves, lives as brief as footprints in snow. No words express the grief we feel. I feel I cannot let her go. For she is everywhere, walking on the windswept beach, talking in the sunlit square. Next to me in the car, I see her sitting there. At night she dreams me, and in the morning the sun does not rise. My life is as thin as the wind, and I am done with counting the stars. She is gone, she is gone. I am her sad music, and I play on and on and on.
Patrice Cast has written a wonderful children's book with a message for all ages, and she has gladly given us permission to share it with you this morning. It's a story which reminds us that even though we might not be able to see or hug or hold one another, we are always and forever connected in love. The Invisible String by Patrice Cast will be read to us by Nikki Brown, our lead nurse coordinator. And if you're sitting comfortably, then she'll begin.
Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Suddenly, it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. "Mummy, Mummy," they cried as they ran to her. "Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Go back to bed." "We want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We're scared." Mum said, "You know we're always together, no matter what." But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed, said Liza. Mum held something right in front of them and said, this is how. Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mum was holding. I was about your age when my mummy first told me about the invisible string. I don't see a string, said Jeremy. You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string made of love. But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there, asked Liza. Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart and know that you are always connected to everyone you love. When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I can feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel in our hearts, said Jeremy. Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string? Liza asked. She sure does, says Mum. And best friends like me and Lucy? Asked Liza. Best friends too. How far can the string reach? Anywhere and everywhere, Mum said. Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean? Asked Jeremy. Yes, Mum said, even there. Or a mountain climber? Even there. A dancer in France? Even there. A jungle explorer? Even there. How about an astronaut out in space? Yes, even there. Then Jeremy quietly asked, can my string reach all the way to my Uncle Brian in heaven? Yes, even there. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Never, said Mum. Love is stronger than anger, and as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. Even when you get older and can't agree about things, like what movie to see, or what game to play in the back seat, or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right, you two should be in bed. And with that they all laughed as Mum chased the twins back to their beds. Within a few minutes they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see. No one is ever alone.
We're going to come now to a time of remembrance in which Paul Rycroft, our new Hospice and Site Services Director, will lead us in a responsive reading. And I invite you to join in with the words, "We remember you," when they are said. After the reading, we will then be quiet for a few moments.
In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, we remember you. In the opening of buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember you. In the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of summer, we remember you. In the rustling of leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember you. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember you. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember you. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember you. When we have joys we yearn to share, we remember you. So long as we live, you too shall live, for you are now part of us, so we remember you.
A lovely friend of mine, Sarah Williams, is a talented singer-songwriter, and she has recorded this beautiful song to enable us to continue to reflect. Thank you, Sarah.
Footsteps fell, and in every story that we tell, in what we say, memories of you abide, ebbing, flowing like the tide. I'll honor you this way. Try to live in hope and love in faith, though my heart breaks. They say that grief is not a place, it's a journey that we so I'll bear along my way
The sense of our loved ones living on is expressed in our next item, which is an unusual poem by E. Cummings called I Carry Your Heart With Me. And reading it for us is our lead for welfare services, Kate Wells.
I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I am never without it. Anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful you are my world, my true. And it's you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. Here is the deepest secret nobody knows. Here is the root of the root and the buds of the buds and the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than soul can hope or mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart.
As we bring our time together to a close, Wayne Stepney, Head of Facilities and Hospitality, is going to bring some suggestions of other ways in which you could take time to remember. And they are simple things which can be done at home. You might like to think of them as takeaways from us to you with love. Wayne's going to read In Lieu of Flowers by Shauna Lee May.
Although I love flowers very much, I won't see them when I'm gone. In Lieu of Flowers, by a book of poetry written by someone still alive. Sit outside with a cup of tea, a glass of wine, and read it out loud or silently by yourself or to someone. Spend some time with a single flower, a rose maybe. Smell it, touch the petals, really look at it. Drink a really nice bottle of wine with someone you love, or champagne, and think of what John Maynard Keynes said, my only regret in life is that I did not drink more champagne. Or what Dom Perignon said when he first tasted the stuff, come quickly, I'm tasting the stars. Take out a paint set and lay down some colours. Watch some birds. Common sparrows are fine, pigeons too. Geese are nice, or robins. In lieu of flowers, walk in the trees and watch the light fall into it. Eat an apple, a nice big one, I hope it's crisp. Have a long soak in the bathtub with candles and maybe some rose petals. Sit on the front stoop and watch the clouds. Have a dish of strawberry ice cream in my name, or chocolate. If it's winter, have a cup of hot chocolate outside for me. If it's summer, a big glass of ice water. If it's autumn, collect some leaves and press them in a book you love. I'd like that. Sit and look out a window and write down what you see. Write some other things down. In lieu of flowers, I'd wish for you to flower. I'd wish for you to blossom, to open beautifully. I'd wish for you to align your soul for a time with flowers.
As we come to a close now, I would like to express my thanks to all who have contributed to our Memory Meadow event today. And to all of you who have been present at home, may you know that you are not alone.
You remain when the noise gives way in the silent spaces of the day. footsteps fell, and in every story that we tell, in what we say, memories of you abide, ebbing, flowing like the tide. And while I navigate the pain like a beacon, you still light my way. Show me what is whole. You remain in the empty chair, and in all the ways that you're not there. But I'll be brave, I'll honor you this way. Try to live in hope